And the factory said, we don't know what it is. How does it work? Now, first of all, I appreciate that question from my colleague and friend, because if your factory is telling you something you don't know, that you haven't dealt with, it's like, hey, let's get a little friendly advice. So that's number one. It's like no bad questions, as always. Number two, I rarely trust factories when they say they don't know about SinoSure or they don't know how it works. If they do, let's just assume they're telling the truth. And it's happened. Sometimes that's happened. But it would be because that they are a smaller factory or relatively new. And that in itself, for me, would give me concern, because if they don't have a level of sophistication to know what SinoSure is, which is a state-owned company, it's a state-owned enterprise. They're called SOEs in China. And their entire purpose is to encourage and reduce risk for exporters. So if you're a factory in China and you have an export license, your mission is to try to ship product out. Now, of course, you want to, some of these factories have pivoted to selling domestic, but most factories kind of pick a lane. They either are super into domestic or super into export, and they stay in a lane. Again, there are exceptions to every rule. I know plenty of factories that do both. But all of that said, if you're an exporter of any level of volume, you know who SinoSure is, and you probably know how it works.